Prodigy, the newest card from Marvel Snap, is here. The one that I was like most likely going to skip this month. Maybe Elixir next week too. But I was like, you know what? I think I'll get him. I want to test some things out with him. I thought he was going to do really, really good in a zoo deck. And then as I was coming home from work, I saw the notifications from other content creators like Alex and Nina is Noob saying that Prodigy was a lot better than they expected. So I was like, okay, whatever. Here we go. I'm really excited to play Prodigy. And then I came home, and I tried to cook up some decks, and I had 2 of them that I was trying on stream. Actually, 3 of them. One was a high Evo deck. One was a zoo deck, which was actually a lot of fun. And then one was just like an Agamotto Season Passler that I got from Snap Judgments. And overall, I had a negative win rate. With the Season Passler one, I had exactly 50 win rate, 0 net cubes. The High Evo, I had a 40% win rate, down 1 cube. And the Zoo one, I had a 30% win rate, down 6 cubes. Like, it just was not working well. And then, me being who I am, had an idea. And we ended up here with a Victoria deck. I promise I play other things. But I thought, you know what? I like Victoria Hand. I had a feeling, it was just like a gut feeling that this deck that I love, more Mirage, I was like, man, Prodigy could be insane in here. There's some sweet things you could hit with Prodigy. And then I was on stream and I just was like, okay, here we go. Let's try this. What do we want to do? And so there's a few different versions that you might see in the video. One of them has who's in here? Has Hawkeye K Bishop here in place of Esme. But my hand was getting a little too full, and I felt like there's some pretty insane targets with Esme. Obviously, Moonstone, Victoria Hand, Devil Dino Kahori, and Prodigy are all really, really great targets for Esme. Of course, with Quinjet, even something like a Mirage or Snowguard isn't a horrible hit with Esme. Obviously, not as good. And I just really like the combo of Esme and Victoria Hand, and it turns out that this deck is actually a lot of fun and pretty good. I do think that there's still some tweaks that it needs. I found that my hand was just filling up too much, which was a problem. And so which is challenging because you want that with Devil Dino, but it wasn't in good ways. And so I was like, oh, do I take out Agent Coulson? Do I take out Sentinel? But Sentinel and Agent Coulson both won me games multiple times. Agent Coulson with the random cards were phenomenal. Agent 13 with the random cards were phenomenal. And then Sentinel I just needed those cards. And with Victoria Hand and Quinjets, they're like 1/5s. And keeping the hand full is pretty important with cards like Kahori. And so it's also easy placement to get Prodigy in the right location with the Sentinel. So I don't know. However, just stats-wise, and then we'll get into the gameplay really, really quick. I'm at a 63% win rate overall with this deck, up 15 cubes, won 12 out of 6 games. Wasn't that? Oh, yeah. But the full details is that yesterday I had a 70% win rate and won 14 of those 15 cubes that I'm up. Today, I'm at a 55% win rate, and I've won 5 out of 5 games and lost 4. And only up 1 cube. So today was not great. It was like win 4, lose 4, win 2, lose 2, win 2, win 4, lose 2, lose 4, win 1. Like it was just a lot of back and forth. But so that's why I'm saying that last night it was really, really amazing when I just brewed it up really quick and had those quick 9 games that I just busted out with that 70% win rate. And then today it's just, obviously back and forth a little bit, just really above 50. So I feel like maybe it was the Esme in here instead of Hawkeye that was the problem. But I just feel like there's some tweaks where there could be some magic here. I am wrong though. I've multiple times said that the Devil Dino Victoria Hand combo, they're anti-synergistic, that a Devil Dino deck doesn't want to be a Victoria Hand deck. And I feel like this is actually one of the few where they are working together. I did find sometimes I'm like, oh, am I playing the Devil Dino route where I'm keeping them in hand, or am I playing the Victoria route where I'm playing them? And either way, you just kind of keep doing both. It's a lot of fun. Some insane targets for Prodigy, obviously, is Kahori, Devil Dino, Moonstone, and Victoria Hand. Those are the main ones. But even sometimes something from Agent 13 or something from Agent Coulson or Mirage you want to hit with Prodigy. In fact, one game that I won, the opponent retreated because I got a hood. I think I got a hood from the hub, and then I played Prodigy on the hood, and I got 2 demons, which was just crazy. So it's a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed this deck. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Sorry, I've been away a while. I've been sick, if you can't tell. But wow, you know, am I going to do anything but play Victoria Hand now? I don't know. I'm okay with that. I love Victoria Hand, but really, really surprised that this deck has some amazing targets for Prodigy. I do like you got to be a little bit more aware. You can't just throw cards into a location because you've got two options. Your first two cards in that location are the only things that you can target with Prodigy. And so, you know, Victoria Hand, Moonstone, Kahori, Esme, or Devil Dino, which you want to hit with Prodigy, can't be your third card in the location. And so it makes you really kind of conscious about how you play cards. What I ended up doing usually with these lower cost cards is that I would play one in each location. And then it'd be like, okay, if I end up going the Prodigy route, I can go from there. I've got three options with it being a second card that I want to target. So yeah, it's a fun new card. I'm still not totally sold on him, but I've been trying to make a version of a Devil Dino Victoria Hand deck work for a while, and it never really had the magic. And suddenly Prodigy here is, and it did have the magic. So enjoy the games. Some more fun stuff coming with Prodigy later in the week. Anyway, thanks for being here, and thanks for everyone who joined the stream. Enjoy the games. You could pull Prodigy. Prodigy would be the only bad pull. No, my hand's kind of full, but that's all right. No, my hand is going to be totally full. That's brutal. How did I get +4? Oh, Esme.
I'm cool.
Man, I hope they don't get their Darkhawk, assuming that's what they've got. A rock. Beautiful. So this will fill my hand, swap it for something. Everything's going to be the same amount of power. Yeah, that prevents him from swapping things or getting the Sinister London pull.
on the hook.
Yeah, Snow Guard coming in clutch.
Victory.
Who the heck is Metcalf? And why does he need justice? Maybe that's going to be clutch. Maybe it's going to be not. One, two. Hold off on that. Because I might want to copy Kahori with Prodigy, and so that just makes it, you know, giving myself space to do that. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 from whatever he pulls. Iron Patriot, yeah. That's right, now you're locked in there, buddy. And I have priority. Which means I can do this and then this. See if they play their 12 power Thanos. That's 14. 6 plus 4 is... Why can't I do math? 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 13 is 13. Dang, that's not enough. There we go.
Victory.
I'll take that. What's it gonna pull? My hand is full. Dang it. Oh, dang, I'm really helping them out here. But oh well, I'm also helping myself out. Especially doing something like this. Yeah.
Opponent snapped.
If I do this.
I am Iron Man.
I don't know how I'm winning this. A hope and a prayer, that's how. No, there's no way.
Escaped.
Oh, this location stresses me out. Well, just in case. This is a Thanos deck? Nope. Who knows what they're doing?
Face the might of Asgard.
The word deck. Well, that was disappointing. Hopefully we pull a Prodigy. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go. So they get a Dino, and I get Shang. So if I do this instead, then I can Dino and Prodigy next turn. Activate this. Oh no, I don't have enough to do both. Okay, so if I do this... This might not be enough. Of course. By 1 point. Ooh, that's helpful. Interesting. Why would they destroy their Victoria hand? Interesting, interesting, interesting. So they get a Kahori, and I get a Misery. Okay. This is getting very, very interesting. Dang it. It's a horrible pull. No, I'm actually gonna swap this and do boom. Boom. Interesting. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. And we'll do that. And we'll be full, so we'll... Maybe we'll get a demon, which would be crazy. This is a cool deck I'm playing against. Yes, I did get a Demon Suite. Oh, I forgot about Firehair. Dang. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I do this, it's gonna go crazy. How is it 12?